I'm back. I'm alive. I'm born. I'm back. Feels good to be back. So now I can hear stuff. I don't know if the crackling is fixed, but we'll see because I just updated the audio drivers. And I don't know if that had anything to do with it. We'll find out, I guess. So let me like check this while I'm at it. Let's see. Device properties, advanced, 2 channel, 1 channel. So I guess like, is the 24-bit thing an issue? I don't fucking know. Okay, so I have to restart Steam because I had to reboot my whole computer. I also have to adjust the freaking brightness on my monitor. Menu, brightness, because my monitor keeps like wanting to turn down to like the lowest brightness setting whenever it shuts off. Okay, let's try this out again. Play Black Mesa. Let's see if the crackling is gone, because it was just getting worse and worse as I was playing, and it was awful. Let's try this again. That was a quick, like, re-get everything working after reboot, you know? Okay. Okay, so it's back. Should be back. Load game. If the crackling is bad, I might, like, have to end the stream and, you know, figure something out before I start streaming this again. Because it's happened to me with a lot of games. And if the solution is move my headphones over to a different thing that doesn't have to do with my audio interface, that might be what I'd have to do. Okay, I don't hear any more crackling, so that's good. So maybe the update fixed it. Maybe it was just a reboot. Maybe it was a combination of the both. Whoa! Last bullet. Yeah, make it count. Can I get in there? Oh, I have to, like, shut that off, right? So, yeah. Welcome back to Black Mesa. I don't want to go in there. It looks cold. It was very, like, cold and rainy today. I kind of miss the zombie sounds from Half-Life 2.
Oh, thank God.
Do you heal?
Listen, I know where you can find some more weaponry. There's a security office not far from here. Take me with you, and I'll unlock the door.
Sure thing, buddy boy. Come with?
Right away. And don't hesitate to let me know if you need something.
Do you heal?
My most sincere.
Can you heal with the 7 health that I'm missing? Okay, no. I know the Half-Life 1 scientists heal. I don't know if, Oh. I don't know if these ones do. Hey, he's gonna unlock it for me. Do I get a shotgun? Early? I have fucking grenades.
No. Well,
That feels good.
at any rate, perhaps you should ready more bullets.
Yes. Let's proceed. So yeah, the Black Mesa remastered version, obviously, but a lot of fixed issues with the original Half-Life, like the rail chapter, like one of the worst chapters in the game. Whoa. Okay. Like, one of the worst chapters in the first Half-Life is on a rail, and yeah, Vortigaunt, Hound Eye. Oh, Forticant. No ammo. Some ammo.
Gordon, is that you?
Oh shit.
Oh dear. I do believe I soiled myself.
Meh. Ah. Also, another thing that I had issue with Half-Life 1, which they fixed in Half-Life Source, actually, was the flashlight, which was hot garbage. And it was basically a laser pointer in Half-Life 1. And kind of trash. I gotta be careful with my ammo. Also, I gotta be careful because I don't know where I'm going now. Oh, it's up here. No, not a grenade! Oh, it was down there the whole time. Okay. No one's chatting? Because I guess people, like, left after the crash. Not the crash, but I like that animation. This section was actually kind of well done, where you have to go up here. Like, you see the head crab spawn there, and you have to, like, go up here, and you have to know that, like, there's a thing. Oh, I have to reload my chat. That's why I'm not seeing anything. Chat is... What? Chat is not disabled for this live stream. Pro Man, how's it going? Welcome back. Okay. I think, like, seizure warnings should be default. Like, if you come to any of my videos, like, loud sounds... Any of my videos, any of my streams, like, loud sound and flashing light warning, just consistent. Do I get it? Refill my gun? What was I here to... Oh, on. And I know if you, like, stand here on this elevator, all the head crabs just jump off. Like, they'll land here, then they'll just, like, jump to their deaths. Yup. Ah. Yep. Instant death. Oh, I have to redo this. Hold on. Is there a way? There's gotta be a way. Yeah. Electrocute me. Yeah. I feel like there has to be a way to skip this. Hold on. No, there is no way. How the I feel like this is such a shitty segment that I feel like there needs to be, like, a better way to do this. You can't jump out of the... Hold on. Can I jump on that rail? No, I fucked that up. I know there's a way to... You can get on that catwalk there. But I need to be more patient, and I have zero patience for slow segments like this. I think this is a good spot to stand just on the edge. That head crab is still alive and it's bothering me. I'm gonna let it live though. Just like I let spiders live in real life. This is Half-Life, so I'll let half spiders live. Except you. Well, yeah, you can stay for now. So I think the driver update fixed a lot of my problems with the crackling audio. But at the cost of... Oh my god, the door opens for the fucking head crab. That's adorable. Hello? Button. I love the mugs in this game. I can't wait till the fucking Stanley Parable, like, new version of the Stanley Parable comes out. So I can play that on stream. Like, I'm gonna play the shit out of that on stream. That's gonna be like maybe even like a couple days of playing. Ow. These assholes jump really high. Finally, more ammo. Like, more than 17 ammo at a time. Good. I wonder if there's a way to, like, cross that before the bridge gets destroyed. I know there's a way to just, like, get on there. Yeah. And not have to crawl through the ductwork. Yeah. Now. There's sploosh. So this guy looks like he used a couple of that, and yeah. Okay. So I need to come up with, I need to, I mentioned earlier in the stream before the reboot, that I was working on Dungeons and Dragons sessions, so I need one specifically for New Year's that I'm gonna play. And I like, the worst thing I have is coming up with ideas. Like, if someone could pitch an idea to me, I have the easiest time fleshing it out, but I have the worst time coming up with the ideas in the first place. So I have to, like, go on those fucking idea generators and things like that, and it's just a pain. So, like, I like to do these short things. Like, the group that I play with is, it's a really big group, but we call it the Adventurers Guild. And it's basically consists of really short adventures that you can like kind of pull people in and out of like in the party. And you always end up back at like the Adventures Guild, like the guild hall. So it's really like a good way to like have a session consistently without having the same players every time. But it's hard to do like an overarching story and things like that. No, you don't. And I had one session. The first session I ever DM'd was apples. That's all I'll say. So I have to remember I have to add a half hour, like 35 minutes to my time that I've been playing. Oh, this section. Yep. Ah! That dude just got maunched, and you didn't even care. You can't do that for, I don't know how I was able to, like, jump and, like, speed myself up through that other one. I think it was because it was at a slant. You son of a bitch. Fucking head crabs. Is this the only thing that was here? Was that one battery and like a little bit of ammo and also head crabs? You ever go to an orgy and everyone gets head crabs? Like, cause no one... Yeah, I don't know. That was a bad joke. You dumb fuck. I'm gonna be so tired of head crabs and vents when I play Half-Life Alyx in VR. Like, head crabs at all are going to be fucking terrifying. Oh, I want it. Yep. Look at him. He's just chilling. He's just sitting. What are you looking at, buddy? Oh, the TV? He's so cute. He's just staring at the fucking... Yeah, the white noise. But he's gonna die, so it doesn't matter. It's my TV now. I don't care about my own possessions anymore. All I care about is my gun. That happened in the original Half-Life as well. I don't remember that in the original Half-Life. Yeah,
Hey,
Barney.
one of these little buggers latched onto my buddy's head. We gotta get that thing off before. Hey, good. Wait. Hey, Thanks.
Now give me revolver.
Here, let me get this open.
Whoa, nice arms.
Got some supplies in the back.
Do it again.
What? Go take a look, see what you can carry.
Revolver? Yeah. Now we have aim down sights. Ew. Why? Can I also zoom? No, it's just better to zoom normally.
Get on your game face, Doc. Good shot, Doc. Good shot.
I like this revolver already. Now, see, like I said before, I would play Luigi's Mansion if it wasn't so expensive. Like, I don't know. Like, single-player games, there's exceptions to, like, my idea of a good single-player,
Let me get out of your way.
like, story-driven game. Not story-driven, but, like, you know, just a single-player thing. Experience, like, 13 hours of fun.
All right.
I feel like my double standard is that since I love Half-Life so much, I paid the $50 to pre-order Half-Life Alyx. But like I don't like spending $60 on games at all. Like if I had a choice, if Half-Life wasn't my favorite series ever, I would not have paid $60 to get the, or I would not have paid 55 or whatever it was. I think it was 55 for the pre-order. And I do not like doing that as much as I love Half-Life.
Oh, pardon me, Doc.
I just don't like spending that much on any games. Yep.
Well, you get points for trying.
I heard a head crab. I guess I didn't hear a head crab? Why is my frame rate so low? What is this? More games let you map your controls. That's why you play PC games. That's the... So that's where the head crab was in the fucking ceiling. Yeah, I don't... That's part of the reason I don't like to play... I don't know, they're mapped out... Like, when you're on a console, they've been playtested so much that the keys are mapped out like that for a reason. Unless you're playing, like, a really shit game already that didn't playtest enough. Whoa, get on the ladder. No! I could have airstrafed that. So if I go... That is a good elevator. Stay right there. Yep. Like I can go here. Oh, options. Keyboard, map controls right there. Right there. If I go mouse, joystick. Oh, you can't map the joystick. No, you can map the joystick. I just don't have a joystick running right now, so I don't care. But like even in Steam, like you get any controller, any game in Steam, you can map the controls to whatever you want, and it's pretty nice. which they originally introduced for the Steam controller, but I don't know. Is the shoot loud? Is the shoot too loud? That doesn't look too loud. Maybe I could even bring it up a bit. Yeah, it seems about fine. Like, I can't listen to it, but... Yeah! Vorticuts. This might be a short stream. Oh.
Hey, what are you still doing down here? Get topside.
Whoa! Hey, buddy. I need to adjust that. Because I have the mod that, like, changes the voice. Can I, like... Workshop add-ons... Can I... No, fucking... If I unsubscribe from it, will it... No, probably not. It probably will change... No, it probably won't change at all. I have very little health, so I'm gonna save. Yikes. Okay. I don't recognize this. I mean, it's a vent. I don't recognize the vent parts because they're kind of like some of the worst parts of the game. Like, Half-Life is all about crawling through vents, but it's not the strongest thing that the game has to offer. So yeah, I'm missing the voice for the HEV suit. Which I had the Serious Sam, or not Serious Sam, fucking Microsoft Sam voice pack mod, which doesn't work for some reason. And it kind of upsets me because I forgot I had it installed. I heard it once since I started playing, and I haven't heard it again since. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna not go that way, and instead I'm gonna go this way. And also... slurp. Nice. Slow door. Whoa. Why do I keep reloading like a dumb son of a bitch? And fucking... you piece of shit. I thought this was the section with the, with the cold, like very cold kills you. So I was like sprinting through it, and then I realized that this is not that section. my question is... Oh, there it is. I don't need to ask any more questions. That's what I wanted. There's a head crab right there. The other mod I had installed was apparently a Glock and crowbar replacement. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's the sounds. Because that sounds like the Black Mesa Glock. That doesn't sound like Half-Life 1 Glock. Which is arguably a pretty shit-sounding weapon. See, red valve, gotta turn it. I don't know why, I just have to. Little bastages. You bastage. That's such an old... I can't remember who said that originally. It was like an old YouTuber that doesn't make videos anymore. I think it was Skitscape, which I was talking about on Discord the other day.
Freeman! Good heavens! You gave me quite a scare.
Gun.
Count on the cavalry finding us down here, Doc. We gotta head for the surface.
But with all the elevators out of order...
We can still climb.
What even is in... Oh, I've already fucking been here.
Sorry, Freeman. Keep your hands away from that gaping maw! Sensational! There's no way I can make that jump across that shaft. I failed physical education.
Okay, so I didn't let go after...
I can't hold on much longer.
Bye. Poor man, poor lad. Okay. I'm gonna get to like another chapter, and then I'm gonna end the stream because I'm hungry, and doesn't seem like too many people are here to chat, so... Yeah, this is the chapter. Alright. I'm gonna fucking end it here for now. I'll be back later. This was a bit of a failure for the sound issues at the beginning. And also I have a headache. I was like considering today, I was like, oh, I want to play Black Mesa. And then and then I was like, yeah, I had this feeling that it wouldn't turn out right, and yeah, this doesn't feel right, but probably next time. So, thanks to anyone who did come, and I will be back with this again in the near future.